But did you ever anticipate when he went to jail, A, that you two would reunite and that your concert tours would be absolutely sold out to a brand new generation?
That's amazing. We were actually working together when he got busted. We were working on a script, and then he got sent to jail, and then when he came out, we started slowly inching. But I knew that the tour would be successful because we get accosted every day on the street with the generations of fans. That's why I knew it would be successful in some regard. As successful, I didn't have any idea.
But I remember during the Reagan era of Just Say No, you guys were really beleaguered in many ways. You almost disappeared from the public scene.
Yeah. I moved to Europe. I went to Europe, and we did a couple of movies over there.
All right, so quickly, the interface with the Get It Legal and the Marijuana Policy Project.
Well, we're trying to kick it off the cliff. You know,
so when does it start? It starts
January 16th.
Yeah. January 16th. Okay, so you had 22 cities, this next leg, and you really want to get the issue onto the front burner.
What we want to do, we want to promote change through laughter. Yeah. Because it's our position that the marijuana laws are so ridiculous. You got to laugh at them. And that's what we did. Up in Smoke really was us laughing at the laws. You know, we had the narc, Stadenko, you know.
Stacey Keach, our old neighbor.
The laws are laughable and ridiculous.
So you would seek to make it equal to alcohol?
Yeah. We'd like to get it moved from Schedule 1 to Schedule 2.
Schedule 2. Available by prescription only.
By prescription only?
Yeah.
And Coulter, any problems with that?
Don't make me be the killjoy.
Come on, Buzzkill, let's go.
You're very funny comedians, but I'm still against legalizing pot, and I don't think they were laughing about the laws. They were laughing at you guys. You're very funny.
No, we were laughing at the laws.
Why don't you
were laughing at the laws. I mean, he just said you want it like alcohol. Look, alcohol, I think, can be more different. You can drink alcohol without getting drunk, but you don't let that genie out of the bottle. I mean, there are a lot of problems with alcoholics, so you don't want two of them.
But
and moreover, as I told you last time, and okay, you're somewhat to the contrary, but not entirely. Everybody I know who needs pot because they're going through chemo or whatever, or they just like it, have no trouble getting it and don't get busted. And if anybody was ever going to get busted, you have to say you were waving a big red flag.
But Kimberly, it is a fact that marijuana arrests are the most common drug arrests, and they take up a disordinate portion of time of law enforcement energy and resources right here in New York City, a liberal bastion.
50% of the inmates in prisons are there for drugs of some sort.
So for me, my focus obviously in prosecuting cases was always for violent offenders. So it wasn't something that I personally felt committed to in terms of narcotics prosecutions in that area. And they're right, it is an important distinction, Schedule 1 versus, Schedule 2. And again, I come from the San Francisco DA's office, so my boss there is a big supporter.
Big pothead?
It's quasi-legal now. I mean, I can walk out of the studio here, light up a joint, walk down the street. And
well, I don't know about New York.
The big difference is there are enlightened people.
They can ask him for his autograph.
Enlightened people like in San Francisco, like in New York, like in Los Angeles. There are enlightened people, and then there are people that are afraid of everything. In the country, the side,
But I tell you, I have noticed on this issue, I get no hate mail, and on every ideological issue, a philosophical issue, I get bombarded. Yeah. And why aren't the conservatives so angry about this?
Well, come on.
Are they potheads? Are they secret?
If I'm going to rank all the insane things you say, Geraldo, I got to tell you, pot's way up above.
Low on the poll. And now I'm wondering,
Get it legal to tour January